my name's Jessica Lamb. I'm with LuLaRoe Jessica Lamb, and this is my husband Matt. I just finished our East Coast warehouse tour, and I was just going to I was going to tell you some fun things and facts and like maybe little hints if you're getting ready to go and pick your own order to be able to do that. So you'll have some little tips, so maybe it'll help you. So first of all, I'm with LuLaRoe Jessica Lamb. If you want to like our business page or Instagram or follow us on Facebook, we would truly appreciate that. My name's Jessica again, and my husband Matt. We're from Florida, around Cocoa Beach. He's actually stationed at Patrick Air Force Base, so he's active duty Air Force, and I stay home with our 3 kids, and we're able to do that because of LuLaRoe. And we truly love and appreciate LuLaRoe, and we just wanted to say thank you for letting us be able to go and pick our own order, because that experience was literally amazing. We've been doing this almost a year and a half now, so every week we order and we have no idea what's coming in our boxes. Some days it's amazing, and then some days it's okay, but you know, LuLaRoe clothing just makes you feel just like perfection. I don't know what it is, but it just makes you feel amazing. So we actually just finished. We're on our way home, driving home from South Carolina back to Florida. It's about a 6.5-hour drive for us. We drove up yesterday and we pulled this morning at 9, and we got there just a little bit early, but I'll go into that in just a second. I just wanted to say also thank you again for LuLaRoe for letting us do this. Sorry, it's a little bumpy. Thank you for letting us do this. It was just an awesome experience. And then also just a huge shout out to all of the employees at the warehouse. They are all literally perfection. They are so nice. They're there to help you. They become a friend the 3 hours that you're there doing your order. They're just amazing. They want to help you. They want to make sure you get what you get, and they want to make sure that you get what you want, and they want your business to be successful. And just honestly, the pure kindness that comes from them is just radiating. So I feel like it's truly a great company to work for as a retailer and as an employee. Just from the half a day that we spent at the warehouse in South Carolina today, it was just awesome. So a little bit of details. First off, I would say attire, what you need to wear. The first thing is what I wore. I just wore black leggings, like my older black leggings, and a rayon Irma, so it was really lightweight. We did pull at 9 this morning. It had a little bit of an overcast, so it was still hot. South Carolina is hot. It was a little bit of a rain shower, but not much. It was very humid. Make sure you wear closed-toed shoes. That's very helpful. Also, I wouldn't wear white. Do not wear white. You will get that dirty. We were pretty filthy. Our hands were pretty filthy, and then my stomach area was a little filthy on my shirt from leaning over the Gaylords to dig into the bottom to get what we were looking for. My husband wore just gym clothes, basically, gym shorts and an Under Armour shirt. So also our hands were filthy. So if you have gloves, I would take gloves. I saw we did not, and I kind of wish we would have. Our fingertips are just a little sore from actually pulling all the plastic bags from the bottom of the bins. We saw people there with almost dishwashing gloves on, and then what were those other ones called? Like yard work gloves. Yeah, they were yard working, gardening gloves. So we saw people with that on. Put your hair back. It's helpful to keep it out of your face. Then whenever you go in, we started pulling about 5 to 9. Our time was 9 a.m. this morning. We got there about 20 minutes early. We actually stayed at, don't forget to take water. You want to take water, a bottle of water. Or if you have, something. This is what we took. So we took that. They have little plastic things in front of your trash can to keep your stuff in, so you don't have to carry a purse or whatever. So we started pulling at 9 this morning. We checked in a few minutes early. All they need is your retailer number, your ID, or your name, and they'll get you all taken care of. If you're paying with your retailer card, just make sure there's enough funds on it. And they won't need you at the checkout. You'll just see it pop up in your bill in your back office under your orders. If you are paying with your credit card, we didn't do that. We paid with our retailer card, but if you're paying with your credit card, then I think you'll give that to them and they'll probably just copy the number, I'm assuming, for the end for your payment. So you check in, they're gonna give you a map, and then they're gonna give you your trash can that has wheels on it. It's like a bin that is on wheels, and it's lined with a plastic bag, so it keeps it very clean and it keeps it pretty organized, as long as your bag stays on your trash can, which ours didn't. So we started with some Cassies, and then just literally worked our way around. You'll be able to tell in the Gaylords if they have been picked over or if they're brand new. If they're picked over, you can tell because the bags are kind of crinkled. The bags are actually taller than the Gaylords, so it's like stuff is kind of up over the. You'll be able to tell when you get there above your Gaylord. If they are brand new, like if it's a brand new bin that just came out, it's going to be flat, it's going to be well organized, and the packaging is going to be very like nice and straight, almost like what you get in your box whenever you order. You know how everything is flat and compact? That's what it's going to look like. You want to look for those bins because those are what's going to have all of your solids, your pretty florals. What else?
Go through the entire thing.
Yeah.
If it's brand new.
If it's brand new, go through the entire thing. Every time we got to a new Gaylord that was like freshly put out there, it had tons of pretty colored solids, tons of white, like so much white. Yellow was another big color that was out there, and then lots of pretty florals, and even some new fabrics that I have not seen before that were lightweight and great for summer. Let's see. So just to like help you with what we saw today, so Cassie's, we got a few in each size for Cassie. They were kind of okay. Most of the ones that we saw were from last year, like when we onboarded. Perfects were really good. There were a bunch of florals, a bunch of solids, and a perfects. Classics were good. We had a bunch of classics, of solid classics. And Carly's were kind of okay. They had been picked through, and they hadn't put new ones out yet for us. There were some solids. We got a couple of pretty floral and a few striped that were cute. So Carly's were okay. We did not do Anna's, Azure's, or Nicole's. We just don't carry them. And we did not do Julia. Irma's were really good. We happened to come out on Irma's whenever they were getting a couple of new Gaylords, so we got a ton of solids and some pretty florals, and we got some camo Irmas. Those were exciting. I haven't seen those in a long time. Then what else did we get? Randy's were good. So there were actually some Randy's. I don't think they were from the Solids and Stripes collection because they were different colors, but they were made just like the Solids and Stripes collection. They were really good, and if you dig around in the Randy's, you will be able to find some really cute ones. So we were able to get some cute Randy's. Maxis were amazing. Maxis were really good. There was a bunch of not a bunch, there were a few dipped in certain sizes, and certain sizes had some really pretty florals, so definitely go for the Maxis. Let's see. Oh, Sarah's. There was a ton of velvet Sarah's, like really pretty colored velvet Sarah's. We got a couple of those. There were a few lace, and then we happened to come across them bringing out some new Sarah's in a Gaylord, and there were a ton of cheetah and leopard print Sarah's in there. So we were able to snag some of those, and Sarah's were good. So leggings, TC2 leggings were really good. They were really good because, you know, they do have newer prints. They were also really good because you can buy those in singles. So one size in tall and curvy, they would have a really good, they were older. You could tell the leggings were older. There were a ton from when I onboarded and that I had gotten the past like year and a half. So leggings were older, but at least you'd be able to pick the prints that you wanted. They do come in a 2-pack, just like we get them in our boxes. You cannot open anything. If they catch you opening anything, you will get in trouble. So do not open a thing. And they're very strict about that. Definitely, there's going to be workers like working around you. Definitely make friends with them. They're there to help you. They're so helpful. They'll even like start digging for you. We had a bunch of guys that were working, trying to clear out a couple of the bins, and they were like, "Ooh, I found this. Is this pretty?" Like they didn't know if it was pretty or not, but they were helping. So they're very helpful. They're trying to help you make your business better. let's see. So when you're finished, we loaded up 2 trash bins full, like to the brim of inventory. Do you remember how many pieces that was?
It was like 300 and very low 300.
Yeah, so very low 300s. Our bill was $5,200, and they have a table there at the end, so you can sort. You can go through and sort everything.
And just double check
Yeah.
if you want it or not.
And double check if you want it, because
if you don't, you can toss it back into a
Yeah.
different trash can.
and go look in those trash cans. There's like it's a throwback trash can. It has a label on it. Go look in there, because people are putting back stuff that they've got duplicates of, or stuff that they didn't. You get excited whenever you are searching through all this stuff and you don't realize how much stuff you have or how much inventory you've purchased. So
A lot of times it's even solids that
Yeah.
are getting put back in there.
oh, I got some pretty solids from those trash cans. So definitely go take a look in those as people are like tossing back. So that sorting station is a really good station to pick up some extra stuff if you're needing to look for extras. Then whenever you're done with that, there'll be someone there to take your bins, and you'll just hand them to her. She'll ask you what you're paying with, if you're paying with your retailer card or your credit card. If you're paying with this is how we did it. I'm not sure about the credit card, but if you're paying with your retailer card, you just hand her your bins, and it has your name and your ID number on it, your customer ID or your consultant ID number. And she will just say, okay, your stuff will show up in your back office in about 45 minutes. When you see it, come back and you're good to go. We were able to take our inventory home with us today. So we are on our way home with all this goodness in the back, right in the back. So we had 6 boxes of inventory. So 2 trash cans is about 6 boxes if you're going to be driving. And then,
That's also, we didn't get like Amelia's and all the bigger,
yeah,
fluffier things.
we mostly bought tops. We bought maybe like 20 leggings in each size, if that. And then
everything
everything
we
else
got-
is tops and Carly's and
it's
some
all
Sarah's.
all the thinner,
Lightweight
stuff.
stuff.
So it's kind of compact. So
We
if you get Amelia's and a bunch of Carly's, probably playing for more boxes than that.
But Amelia's were really good. There were a bunch of like chunky striped Amelia's. They were cute. I did see some really cute ones as we were passing by them. So while they were packing our stuff up, we were able to go and take a tour. They do a tour like every 20 minutes of the warehouse. They have a tent right outside of the warehouse tent that you shop in that has water, snacks, a couple of chairs, a TV. And it's just a really nice like little waiting area to wait for your tour and to get a snack and to get some water, because it's very hot inside those tents, like so hot. So when you're done with that, they're going to take you on a tour of the warehouse. The guy who gave us the tour, I can't remember what his name was, but he is, if you want to watch the video, it's in my group. It's LularowJessicaLamb.com, and you can watch the live video. I shot the whole thing.
It's the guy that's in charge of safety.
Yeah, he's in charge of safety at the warehouse. He is hilarious. He's very, very knowledgeable of all of the product. He's knowledgeable of all of just the process of it. He goes through it. He goes through explanations. He answers questions. He does everything. So it was a great tour. If you have time, I would definitely recommend taking the tour. We were done with the tour, and we went. Our stuff was already boxed up, organized, ready to go. We just backed our truck right in there, and they loaded it for us, and we are on our way home. So if you have any questions, feel free. Did you have anything before I stop?
No, I would just say definitely take the tour. It's really
Yeah,
neat, and
it's
they give you a lot of just
behind the scenes
random
kind of
facts,
stuff. Yeah.
facts and stuff about the amount of stuff they keep there in that warehouse, which is like 10 million things.
Yeah.
And then if you add in their Americana right now,
Yeah.
it's like over 11 million pieces of inventory.
Which is
And
insane.
they tell you how quickly they can inventory all that stuff.
They might get loud. It's starting to rain.
It's really neat.
I agree. So also, if you are going, I would definitely recommend taking a friend. It was very helpful to have my husband there. He's pretty knowledgeable about what we like and what our customers like. So he was very, very, very helpful. I would definitely recommend taking someone to help you and, let them pick a few pieces, for helping you, like help them get a couple new outfits. So
I didn't get to pick pieces. though.
they didn't have any guy stuff there today, so he didn't get to pick anything. But thank you so much for watching our video. If you want to follow us, you have any questions, you can comment below, or if you can always email me. It's lularojessicalamb@gmail.com. And please follow us on Instagram, and our business page is LuLaRoe Jessica Lamb, also as our Instagram. So we'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for watching our video. Bye. See ya.